Okay. All right. And I'm going to start with a poem because I like poetry. But this speaks to um, a womanist understanding of theology and of herself. This is a book called Deeper Shades of Purple, Womanism in Religion and Society by Stacey Floyd Thomas. And in here there's a poem um, that I think speaks well. It's called Wisdom Rocked Steady. Wisdom rocked steady in her mahogany chair, purple floral cotton dress draped mid-calf at her varicose veins. Nude colored support hose rolled just below her knees, her wide feet tucked neatly into the worn tan corduroy slippers she borrowed from Grandpapa 30-odd years ago. Her swollen knuckled hands rested softly upon her big belly. Wisdom's silver gray mane frames her burnished leather face, calm with compassion and mercy, lament and sorrow. She smells like Nana's salve rubbed on my child chest to rid me of croup. She tastes like mother's milk, sweetness and warmth. She feels like old, new, then, now, and always will be all rolled up into one. Gazing on her beauty, I see my child, Mama and Pookie, Big Mama, and I see myself, ancient and yet to be born. Wisdom stirs, clears her voice, then takes a deep breath, rocking back and forth. I stretch to listen, afraid I will miss some bit of truth. Wrapped by her soothing voice, we begin by singing, humming, moaning together. At the cross, where I first saw the light. In times like these, you need an anchor. Blessed assurance. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine. During the singing, humming, moaning, she looks deeply into my eyes, and she spoke to me with conviction. Our freedom is not out there, it is in here. She lays her hand on her own bosom. She says with audacity, still gently rocking herself, our freedom does not rest with the goodwill of Mr. Charlie and Miss Ann. Our beauty is not measured by Master's wife, nor her girl child's. Our salvation is not in the hands of the white woman's Christ. Wisdom narrowed her eyes, balled up her fist, and struck her own knee real hard. Wisdom says in a serious, willful tone, it took a woman to turn the old world upside down. It'll take a woman to turn her right side up. With a twinkle in her eye, she says, baby, you gotta act grown up, act courageous, even when you feel scared, meaning scared. Wisdom frowned, her large lips turned down, momentarily like she remembered a nightmare. Then her sad eyes returned to mine. She took a short breath, wiped the tears from her big brown eyes. With a temple of determination, Wisdom says, we've got to keep expanding, keep moving, keep going to the next level, gathering as we go, including all the folk, learning that the journey is home. Baby, concern yourself about others and their struggles, but not to the hurt of our own souls. Wisdom leaned forward and touched me gently on my cheek. Child, we got to love our own strength, our own roundness, our own men and children. Wisdom smiled at the thought of men and children, and then her smile gave way to laughter. Through her own giggle, she said, sing often, dance furiously, watch the moon, and consider her tides. Above all else, love. Wisdom's voice grew passionate as she spoke. Love spirit, drink deeply, eat often with friends, love yourself inside and out, no matter what, no matter what, no matter what, love yourself. Baby girl, you got to want to know more. Learn to resist and refuse madness. Accept the good love of women. Dig deeper into our ways and wit. Sage words pulsed and vibrated round the room. Wisdom sat back in her rocking chair, spent and joyful. She rested her head back against the doily and eased off into her nap. I retrieved her favorite hand-sewn quilt from Nana's cedar chest and tucked her snugly in. Her words echoed in my mind. Baby girl, you gotta keep loving. You gotta keep moving. This is based on the definition of womanist from Alice Walker, where in her book, In Search of Our Mother's Garden, Alice Walker writes this definition, womanist, from womanish, opposite of girlish meaning frivolous, irresponsible, not serious. A womanist is a black feminist or feminist of color, from the black folk expressions of mothers to female children. You acting womanish, like a woman, usually referring to outrageous, audacious, courageous, or willful behaviors. Wanting to know more and in greater depth than is considered good for one. Interested in grown up doings, acting grown up, being grown up, interchangeable with another black folk expression. You're trying to be grown, meaning responsible, in charge, serious. Alice Walker goes on to define womanist as a woman who loves other women, sexually or non-sexually, appreciates and prefers women's cultures, women's emotional flexibility, values tears as natural counterbalance of laughter, and loves women's strength. Sometimes loves individual men, sexually and or non-sexually, committed to survival and wholeness of the entire people, male and female, not a separatist, except periodically for health. Traditionally universalist, as in, Mama, why are we brown, pink, and yellow, and our cousins are white, beige, and black, with the answer being, well, you know the color of the race is like a flower garden, with every color flower represented. Traditionally capable, as in, Mama, I'm walking to Canada, and I'm taking you and a bunch of other slaves with me, with the reply being, it won't be the first time. A womanist loves music, loves dance, loves the moon, loves the spirit, loves love and food and roundness, loves struggle, loves the folk, loves herself regardless. Womanist is to feminist as purple is to lavender.
Mm-hmm.